Hello, I am Lauren Curry, a computer science teacher in Las Cruces, New Mexico at Las Cruces High School. Welcome to Week 5's Big Hangout. This week we'll be focusing on CS Principles Big Idea number 3, Data and Information in the Context of Modeling and Simulation. Our activities this week fall into the create phase of the use, modify, create cycle. We'll be furthering our knowledge of the use of behavior space and its ability to quickly collect data from our model. This data is used to gain insight and knowledge about the problem. Using parameter sweeping allows the investigator to uncover landscapes of potential outcomes. We will also be covering how to validate models. Our week will culminate in the creation of a predator-prey model, which will generate data for analysis.
Hi, I'm Melody Hageman. I teach computer science at Centennial High School in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I found one of the best ways to get students thinking about the implications of data is to show the video graphic "What is Big Data?" video, and then have them think, pair, share their thoughts to some questions. A link to that video will be provided in your teacher resources for week 6 of our course. In the interest of full disclosure, I should mention that the Economist Big Data video does briefly talk about how many people tweet about beer. So if even the mention of alcohol is taboo at your school, or your students lack the maturity to handle that, you might want to find another video. I really like this one though, because it ties big data into so many aspects of students' lives and provides some really fantastic visual elements. After I've shown it to the students, I like to ask questions that get them thinking about how big data could relate to what we've already been doing with modeling and simulation in NetLogo. Some of the questions I like to ask include, think about the exponential growth from the Economist video. How could exponential growth relate to exponential growth in an ecosystem? What would the limiting factors be? Which data sets would be the most helpful to accurately assess different ecosystems? Between the helpful visualization in the video and the concept of ecosystems, which students already feel comfortable with, they can really start to understand the uses and implications of big data as it relates to what they're doing.
Another fun exercise to make big data resonate with your students is to ask students to guess how many tweets are made per day, per hour, per minute, per second. Show the Twitter usage statistics page after they've guessed. A link to the Twitter usage statistics page will be provided to you in your teacher resources this week. Explain that this is an example of big data, and the page includes various visualizations of this data. I'm going to pull up the page now to give you an idea of what it looks like. This is the page. As you can see, it shows you how many tweets have been sent today, and you can click on various tabs to get different kinds of information. This gives a very good visualization of how many tweets have been sent per second. And if you go to the Live tab, it gives you lots of different data about things like emails sent today, total number of websites, internet users in the world, etc.
Very cool. Coming up next week, we'll be focusing on CS Principles Adventures in Modeling and Simulation. Tune in next Monday, December 7th, for our next Hangout on Air.